Good afternoon, my name is Eric, and today I want to talk about my favorite classmate. So, who is he? Nobody knows, right? So, maybe you want to take a guess? So, do anyone want to guess who is my favorite classmate? Okay, I think no, then it's him. It's Li-Hong Wang. Okay, so before we start, let's take a look at the table of content. The first two parts is introduction and main discussion. And in the introduction, there will be about Li-Hong, like where he's from and what kind of person he is. And then meant to be is like our romantic way of meeting each other. And the main discussion is the first impression of him and what we have in common and Li-Hong's inner world. And also, why is he my favorite classmate? And at the end of the presentation, there will be the conclusion and the question and answer. And so before we start, you can look at my human leather shoes. An introduction where everything begins. About Li-Hong. He's born in 2006 and June 22nd, and he's from Tainan South District, and he's graduated from Tainan First Senior High School. And he's also one of the members in a basketball team when he's in high school. And currently he's studying NCCU Money and Banking Department, and he's an ENTJ, which means that he's a very powerful leader and he always gets what he wants. And so, meant to be, like how perfect we are, right? We came from the same part of Taiwan, we're all from the southern Taiwan, and we got the same last name, Wang, and then we are in the same school right now, and also we got into the same class and the same group. So everything seems so perfect. So the main discussion, destiny, but there's definitely a reason that he is my favorite. So the first impression, the very first glimpse when he come in, I remember that the first time I got into this class, I sit at that corner and I watch as him comes in, and I'm like, this guy looks kind of fierce. Like if I bother him, he might kill me or something. But also with a little sense of sadness because we're all from southern Taiwan, but now we're in the northern part and we're so far from home. And the fifth one is like what he just said. When we got into the same group and we started to have like a team building challenge, and when I get everything right, I feel like I'm a genius. And he come up and have a fist bump with me. I'm like, this guy is kind of cute, cool, not cute. Though he look kind of angry, but he's a very cool person, and I can get to know him better. And so what we have in common, we gave ourselves challenges. And how do we give ourselves challenges? Is to, we do weird things together. Like how weird thing, like we do this kind of weird presentation on stage wearing a so formal suit. And we do it in humor. But we also can hold our laughter, like the last weekend, the week before last week, when we're on stage and everybody is laughing, then we start laughing and we tend to mess everything up. And Li-Hong's inner world, for me, his inner world is like this, Big Bang, when the universe is just born. He's quiet and he's dark at the outside, but inside of him is very like bright and is exploding. He's funny and he's crazy and he's courageous, and he told me that he even kicks the upper bed of his if he's snoring too loud. And I think that's what I always wanted to do, but I didn't dare to, but he did it. It's so cool to me. And why is he my favorite classmate? Because of humor and courage. With these two essentials, humor and courage, we can do stupid things together in class, and that's what I value our friendship so much. And what I want to say is that when I first got into this class, I feel like the atmosphere is more serious and seems to have a little bit of competitiveness against each other. But with him being my classmate, and I found out that he's so stupid when we are together, and so then with this kind of relationship, we can do stupid things together. And I think this class for me right now is more relaxed, and I sometimes even anticipate the class. So conclusion, first the presentation ends, but the friendship continues. So I want to deliver a little speech to Li Hong, which I didn't prepare, but I'm going to do it. It's about friendship for life. So Li Hong, I'm so grateful that I have you to be my classmate this year, and because I didn't anticipate, I didn't know that I'll have such a good classmate in my college life. But because I saw that in college, everybody seems to have their own things to do, and to maintain a good, we only maintain good friendship with high school classmates or whatever. But when I come to this class and I found that you're so funny and weird, I can do stupid things with you, which makes my college life more colorful. And now I think college is a very beautiful time, especially on Friday when I see you. And I know that life would have a lot of obstacles and like a failure to face, but you have me together, and we can face it together. Because only with yourself you can't do much things, but with me and you, we can face everything with a very fun way and with our own way. So I want to end this presentation with a very smart quote by a very smart young man, Eric Wang. It took me like half an hour to come up with this quote. And a strong friendship is when we make silly choices, but we stick together and we enjoy the ride. I think that's what we're doing right now. We make silly choices and we gave ourselves so much challenge to come up with this presentation. Because like what he said, when we're discussing what we're going to do in this presentation, we're like, oh shit, we give us like the most difficult problem in college. And yeah, and I think this is the end of my presentation, and this is his Instagram. You can follow him. And any questions? So any questions?
If there's any questions, comments? Yes.
I want to ask that if one day in the future you have a girlfriend, would you still like to play with me?
Yes, but 80% girlfriend and you 20%.
Any others?
Oh, I want to answer your question, right? Why we came up with this topic? Because when I found out we have to do the topic is my favorite, and I think like most of people do something like my music or whatever, like mostly like something that we can think of. But I tell him that we want to do something special. We're going to do some challenge, and so we started think of some like weird topics, but then we gradually came up with these things, like my favorite classmate, and we can do some like similar things and to gain our relationships. Yeah. So it's kind of like this.
Another question, just out of curiosity, you say you went to the same high school.
No, same high school, same university, college.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I think both of you were from southern Taiwan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. Any others? Questions? Comments? Yes?
Will you want to date him someday?
Date him? I think maybe next life. Or you want to date me?
It's too shy to answer your question.
Okay, if there are no further questions, then thank you for sharing your